More than 20 U.S. citizens are missing in action in the war in Ukraine, and the number of American troops killed on the battlefield has increased in the past 6 months, according to a CNN investigation. According to journalists, the bodies of 5 American volunteers who joined the Ukrainian armed forces could not be taken from the battlefield after their deaths over the past 6 months. At the same time, 2 of them were recently repatriated to the Ukrainian side from the territory occupied by the Russian Federation. The stark testimonies of their surviving colleagues and the mounting death toll reveal the strange but vital role of American frontline soldiers in a war that President Donald Trump has called ridiculous and pushed Russian President Vladimir Putin toward a diplomatic end, the newspaper said. Relatives of the missing men, meanwhile, told CNN that they were hurt because they could not bury their sons and officially declare them dead. They also described the suffering they were enduring from Russian internet trolls who stalked them online. The publication noted that due to the intensity of the fighting in eastern Ukraine, the corpses of soldiers from both sides often cannot be collected. In particular, 2 American volunteers were killed during one of the battles near Pokrovsk in late September. We are talking about 25-year-old former American soldier Zachary Ford from Missouri and another American with no military experience, call sign Gunter. They died as a result of a drone attack while carrying out a combat mission near the village of Novogradovka. Their bodies were never found. At the same time, an American with the call sign Redness, who survived, said that a group of 3 volunteers quickly fell into a Russian trap in a trench about 500 meters from the bridge they were supposed to blow up. Russian drones began to descend, trying to break through the roof of the shelter, he said. The soldier added that a log fell from the roof and hit him in the face. I had a shotgun and I was trying to knock these logs down, he continued. Redness noted that the chances of volunteer fighters surviving at the front depend on their level of experience and the tasks that the brigades set for them. He emphasized that some officers give the same tasks to both foreigners and Ukrainians, but there are those who will sell you out and kill you just as quickly. So the fighter blamed his brigade's losses on a bad officer who didn't see the differences between everyone. They were meat for the meat grinder, and he just sent everyone he could get. At this point, you can't say this isn't America's fight. Critics of the war are trying to say this is Ukraine's problem. If we can make peace now, we won't have to deal with this. The truth is, it won't stop. Redness said. The soldier added that his unit had been evacuated from the area. Later, he saw drone footage showing the bodies of Ford and Hunter. The territory where they fought is now under Russian control.
Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov confirmed on Thursday there were Russian nationals on board the American Airlines flight which collided with a U.S. Army helicopter near Washington, D.C. Russian state agency TASS reported earlier Vadim Naumov and Evgenia Shishkova, the 1994 world champions in pairs figure skating, had been on the passenger jet. According to Associated Press, Peskov confirmed that report, and said there had been further Russian citizens on board. Bad news has come from Washington today. We are sorry. We offer our condolences to loved ones who lost our fellow citizens who died in this air crash, he said, speaking on a call with journalists. Naumov and Shishkova were listed as coaches for the Skating Club of Boston. According to TASS, Inna Valianskaya, a figure skater once on the Soviet national team, was also on board. She was listed as a coach at the Ashburn Ice House in Virginia. Peskov said there were currently no plans on contact at the highest level on the matter between the U.S. and Russia. The American Airlines jet carrying 60 passengers and 4 crew members collided with the Army helicopter while landing at Ronald Reagan National Airport near Washington, prompting a large search and rescue operation in the nearby Potomac River. There were multiple fatalities, according to a person familiar with the matter, but the precise number of victims was unclear as rescue crews hunted for any survivors.
Мы, к сожалению, видим, что эти печальные данные подтверждаются. Там были и другие наши сограждане. Плохие новости сегодня из Вашингтона. Мы сожалеем и соболезнуем родным и близким, которые потеряли тех, кто из наших сограждан погиб в этой авиакатастрофе. Пока никаких планов по контактам на высшем уровне нет.
Fighters from the Dini and Kishnik divisions of the Ukrainian National Police attacked houses where Russian soldiers had gathered near the city of Toretsk in the Donetsk region. The fighters, who arrived in the area in armored vehicles, quickly advanced and opened fire on the houses where Russians were staying with small arms. The police, who destroyed the invaders in the area, returned to their positions in armored vehicles without suffering any casualties.